It's going in. Oh, there's a knock at the door. That's because it's new drone day. Correction. That's because it's first drone day. That's on, thanks a lot.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, thanks a lot. Are you excited about the drone, Bertie? Thanks DPD for delivering my DJI. I'm liking companies with 3 letters that begin with D today. Alright, let's find a beautiful beach in Wales to try this out. Who's looking forward to going to Wales?
Oh, don't do that, Dad. Can we redo?
Who's looking forward to going to Wales?
Us!
You've been looking forward to it for how long?
500 weeks?
I've put my bag on the roof. Do you think it's going to be secure up there?
I think I could have done a better job.
I think it'll be alright up there as long as it's not windy.
That's why I do the packing.
We are all packed up, so just need to check everyone's had a wee. Have you had a wee?
Yes.
Have you had a wee? Have you had a wee?
No.
Have you had a wee?
We're all packed up. Everyone's been to the toilet. Let's go to Wales. Did you do that on purpose? It is hot, so we need to cool down. Iced coffee. Feeling cool? We've arrived in Wales. Hello.
Hiya.
All right. It's soon going to be above me.
A balcony. The mountains.
Here's a quick tour. Nice view from the balcony. The Snowdonia Mountains. Just getting everything unpacked. 1 bedroom. You settling in?
Yes, I've already set up.
Bathroom. My bedroom. And toilet. We're here, we're all settled into our accommodation. We've just met up with my family. I've not seen them for a while, so it's great to see everyone again. Hopefully we'll have a good few days here in Wales, and hopefully I can get some good drone flying in. So I'm new to drones. I've never owned a drone. I've never flown a drone before. I've seen a lot of videos on people flying drones, but I have never done it myself. So I purchased the DJI Mini 2. As you've seen, I went for the Fly More package just because, mainly the extra batteries. I think you get some extra propellers in there. In addition to getting the Fly More, you still need a memory card, so I've got 128 gig micro SD to put in, and it could be bright, so I bought some ND filters. If it's a bright sunny day, I'm going to want to get that shutter speed right down. It's going to let a lot of light in, so if I've got the ND filter, that just lets me fly in brighter conditions, get some really nice footage without worrying about it being overexposed. So I bought a Mini 2 mainly because of the restrictions around flying other drones. The Mini 2, I'm sure you'll know, has a weight that is below the 250 grams, so you don't need to do any specific training or courses. You can just get the operator ID. I was going to get the Air 2S because I really wanted the active track. I wanted the follow me functions because I'm planning to do some mountain biking, so it'd be great to have a drone that would follow me. So I have not flown this Mini 2. How hard can it be, really? I'm going to take this down to the beach. I'm going to try and do some manual flying. I'm going to try the quick shots. We'll just see what sort of stuff we can get, whether we can get some really nice cinematic stuff for the first time of flying, and we'll see how easy these things are to fly. Morning. You just can't beat having a cup of coffee in the morning looking at that view. Check it out. Let's get to the beach. It's a little windy. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm just gonna try it out. I'm gonna do a little takeoff, a little landing, and just see if I get any warnings about wind. I was getting ready to launch it from up there, and we decided that it was gonna be a bit close to people and vehicles. So I've come down onto the beach where there's a lot more space, more margin for error, but it's definitely windier. I think it's going to be too windy. I'll get the drone up, see if it seems okay, see if it holds against the wind, and then see what happens. All right, we'll just do a test takeoff, I think, first of all. See if we can land it. Seem to be doing okay against the wind. I'll let it go a bit higher this time. Pretty tilted into the wind there. Okay, seems to be holding it. Hello. So there we go, that was the maiden voyage. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous, and I'll tell you what, actually I realised you can be looking at the footage on the screen. I could see the beach, and because I was looking at the phone screen, I didn't realise how far away the drone had got, and when I looked up I couldn't see it. I had a moment of panic and people flying kites. One thing I'm really impressed by with this Mini 2 is its performance in the wind. It's actually died down a bit now, but it was quite windy before, and I was a little bit scared about how high to take the drone, but it hovered, it stayed stable, it seemed to deal with the wind, so super impressed with that, and that's given me a great idea of what sort of winds it's safe to take this drone up in. Now, I just want to talk about this follow me function. I know I can't do following with this drone, and that is definitely something that I do want in a drone. I didn't want to get the Air 2S at this stage because I don't know what's going to happen with legacy drones, and I didn't want that to be a waste of money. I am looking at the Skydio 2. There's a problem with that shipping from the US in that they don't ship from the US to the UK, so you'd have to get it imported. So just after I bought the Mini 2, I heard rumours that the Mini 3 is coming soon, so soon after this. So the Mini 3 is rumoured to have some sort of active track, which this drone doesn't have, so that would be great for all the following stuff I'd like to do on mountain bikes. I'll see when the Mini 3 comes out. If it has active track, I'll see what the reviews are. If it gets great reviews, maybe I will sell this and I will only need the Mini 3. But if it doesn't get great reviews for its following, perhaps I'll find some way of getting the Skydio 2 imported, and I'll just use this Mini 2 for the cinematics. I gotta say, I really enjoyed giving the Mini 2 its first flight. It felt weird being the one flying a drone in a video after I've watched so many videos of other people flying drones, but it felt kind of cool. I'm gonna have a bit more of a practice, so I'm gonna find somewhere other than these rocks where I can get the takeoff and landing done safely. So while I go and look for another place, I'm just going to put the Mini 2 in my pocket just because I can.
I love to wake up in the morning but keep dreaming without wording, the day is gone.
You come to the beach, you got to cool off with an ice cream, haven't you, Evie? Whereas I do the sensible thing and cool off with a coffee. Cheers.
I'm acting crazy but I just wanna lie in the sun.
the second flight. Even windier than yesterday, but he did really well in the wind. Really gusty. You can maybe hear it on the microphone. But a couple of times it said strong wind warning, but I just lowered it down, brought it back closer to me. Seemed to be okay. And I was actually a little bit more adventurous today. I took it out a little bit over the sea, not too much, but a little bit. So we'll see what the footage is like this time. After all that drone flying, I think I need a break. That might look blue and inviting, but it is seriously cold. So, here goes. Not too bad, actually. Well, I'm getting over there. Hello. Not caught anything yet, Lil?
Caught sea urchin, but no jellyfish.
Okay.
Can I see,
Can you see it?
It's gooey. Where are we going to put
It's a jellyfish.
it? Oh, don't.
What flavour do you think it is?
Cranberry.
Raspberry or strawberry?
It's a crazy Monday. I know it shows that I'm a little nervous. I've just realized that I can't let go. There's something about me and you, so let me stay here a little while.
So I'm just clambering over these rocks here to find somewhere quiet to sit down and sum up my experiences of using the DJI Mini 2 over the last few days. There's been a couple of scary moments. I love this little gully here. We used to come here as kids and we used to jump into that warm, clear, inviting pool there. From there, into there, complete with those sound effects. Alright, so I'm just going to try and sum up my experience of using this drone, using any drone, for the first time over the last few days. You know what? It's been fun. I've really enjoyed using the Mini 2. I'm glad I got this. I'm glad I didn't spend more money on a more expensive drone, because I think this is a good one to learn with. I think perhaps the consequences are less because it doesn't cost as much money. I haven't checked the footage back properly, but from what I've seen, I think I've got a few nice select bits. I'm not going to be using all the footage in this video, but I'm going to show you some of the nicer bits. Actually, I will show you one bit that wasn't so nice. I had a scary moment just over there. So I thought I was pushing the drone ahead at full speed, and I was actually dropping altitude at full speed. And my finger was on it. Suddenly I caught sight of the drone. I could see it just coming down. And I thought, that's it, I've lost it. It's in the water. My brother-in-law was down on the beach. He was screaming. He was like, oh, it's going in, it's going in. Thankfully, I don't know if it was me noticing at the last minute, changing direction to try and get some altitude, or if the sensors just picked up that it was over water and it shouldn't land. I think that's probably what it was, but it stopped about this much. So let me just show you that bit of footage now. Here we are, just cruising along, enjoying the view of Holyhead Mountain. Then all of a sudden it spirals down and descends quickly and stops just before it hits the water. I think the sensor must have just kicked in and stopped it from hitting the water, thankfully. The only thing I can think of happened was that it was user error. It was me pushing the wrong sticks, not being used to the controls. If you look carefully, you can see me just stood by the railings before that green hill starts to the left of that parked car, just quietly having a heart attack. So I can recommend this. I'm really impressed with how easy it is to have never flown a drone before to get this up in the sky and start getting some nice cinematic shots. Nothing too complex, just some nice gliding shots, but sometimes that's all you need to just add that production value to the videos. So that's it. We are leaving Anglesey tomorrow. We're going home tomorrow. So I've done all my drone flying, 3 days of it. I'm gonna go home and practice a lot more. But now it's time to enjoy the last couple of hours on the beach before we go back, and tomorrow it's home time. Sad, but all good things come to an end. Thankfully, DJI Mini 2 has not come to an end yet, a watery end. Sadly, it's time to go home. Camper's all packed up. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed putting it together for you. I had a lot of fun. Keep tuning in if you want more videos on adventure, tech and travel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and if you haven't already,
Like and subscribe!
I'm fed up with changes. Come pick me up cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. I just wanna see the light.